What's going on, y'all? So, like I said, I'm gonna try to be a little bit more consistent on this channel, and mostly it's whatever pop in my head, especially with the afternoon delight, because afternoon delight is just a little like adult conversations or whatever. But this topic kind of just popped up because I don't know if y'all watched the show on TLC. First of all, I went on ahead and downloaded the Discovery Plus app. I was just tired of people being on my timeline. They do the suggested post just because you watch something, and all of a sudden, or you tweet about something or whatever, and all the tweets start showing up from other people. And I'm like, how y'all watching the show early and everything that's supposed to come on? Because they got the app. So that's why I went on ahead and got it. But it's this show called Seeking Sister Wives, all right? Now, I done watched all 4 seasons. Well, all 3 seasons. I think they're in the 4th season right now. I think we are in episode 3. But first of all, I feel some type of way. If you ever watched the Sister Wives, situation, the actual TV show with Cody and them. Okay. Now, my whole thing is this: I've never been against polygamy or whatever, but because my thing is, if that's what you want to do in your household, that's what you want to do. If everybody is in, unison, giving consent and okay with it, those are the rules and regulation that goes on, that's fine. I've never been against, having multiple partners or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's always been like in the back of my mind, like, is monogamy for me? You know what I'm saying? But when I think of polygamy, I'm thinking of, or having a poly relationship, I'm thinking of it being 100% fair. Meaning, you my girlfriend, you my girlfriend, you her girlfriend, you her girlfriend. Okay? I don't know how it goes up in the heterosexual relationship or whatever, because what I'm seeing, listen, it's this couple that I follow. It's this throuple. I follow 2 throuples. I follow a lesbian throuple on TikTok, and I follow a gay throuple on TikTok. And the way that it works is, one of them are married and the other one is the girlfriend to both of them. And the same thing with the guys. One of them are husbands and husband, and the other one is both of their boyfriends. They all fuck each other, okay? And I'm bringing up sex because when people think about poly this or, a polygamous relationship or whatever, they automatically, you can't help but to go to the sex thing and to be like, that's the reason why you want it. So when I'm looking at Seeking Sister Wives this season, first of all, that couple on there that got the girl, the little Spanish girl, I think she is, Garrick, weird. They courting they trying to get a third. Mind you, you can't even get the other one that you already courting or supposed to be with. You can't even get her over here into the United States, but yet you trying to court another one, and she black. And her name is Leah. And the way that he, in this recent episode that came on yesterday, it was almost as if they wanted her to, like, she's a fucking nurse or something. She works in a hospital. Of course she's gonna work so many hours, and it's like you basically want her to be home and to take care of the house. No, bitch, that ain't what it is. Okay. Then you got this couple where I find a little problematic. And I know some people probably gonna feel some type of way that I'm about to say this, but it just looks a little weird, because I have absolutely no problem with, interracial relationships. But it's like when you go out your way to just choose somebody of a different race, a different culture, a different ethnicity to be with you, it makes me feel some type of way. It makes me feel like it's some underlying stuff in there, because it's a black man on there, right? He has a white wife. He has a white other wife, whatever. And now he's courting another white woman, and it's all intentional. Mind you, he a house husband. The wives are the one that works. The wives are the one that work, okay? Like, he was courting the last girl and they finally had sex, right? And the wives were so freaking okay with it, and it was just making me feel like this gotta be fake, because you can't be okay and be like, you go here, I'm so glad that you're doing this, and I'm so glad that you brought her here and you guys get to have your time. Now go on in the bedroom and go ahead and do what you gotta do. And then they wake up and go to work while they laying there doing nothing because he ain't got no goddamn job. No, bitch, I don't believe in that shit. It ain't, I mean, it's not gender roles, but honestly, I wouldn't like to be in a relationship where, I know some of y'all would, but I wouldn't like to be in a relationship where I'm the only one that's working. No, I want everybody to contribute. Unless you like going through some medical stuff, that's fine, and you can't work. I can deal with that. But if you like choosing not to work just because you just don't want to work, and I don't care if you're taking care of the household, no, get your ass up and go to job, okay? In this economy, we need two incomes in this goddamn house, But it's another one, and this is what prompted me to talk about it. It's another couple, a black couple, throuple actually. His name is Marcus. Now, he was married to his wife for 16 years. They've known each other probably a little bit longer. He cheated and was cheating on his wife, okay? She found out about it. She got pissed off. She left him for a little bit. They didn't get a divorce. They didn't separate. She just left for a little bit because, she needed to understand how to deal with this as to what her next move was, whether she wanted to break up with him or, just try to figure things out. In the process of them being apart and her trying to figure things out, and instead of him trying to make up and try to get back on her good side and be like, feel bad for what he did, he went and got into a whole ass relationship with a whole nother woman. A whole ass relationship with a whole nother woman. By the time him and his wife came back to really fully reconcile, he had already proposed to the other woman. And the wife had to deal with it because she wasn't ready to let him go. And she realized that, he just want to fuck around. Like he's gonna want other partners. So instead of just having to deal with the pain of finding out that your man or your spouse or whatever is cheating on you, going out having these multiple affairs on you and all of that, let us just bring these other people up into our relationship and make it work as a sister wives type of situation. And I said, that is rewarding fucked up behavior. That's what I feel like. It's using polygamy to reward fucked up behavior in this particular situation. And I'm just not here for it. And now he's trying to get a third wife in. Mind you, he hasn't even married the other one, which technically you can't have more than one marriages under your belt in the United States. Because that's bigamy, and he's trying to talk and get another one that's somebody that him and his wife actually knew for years. And he's trying to get her to come into the fold. The fiance is jealous. And, this topic of sex comes up. Is it okay to just go ahead and have sex? Do I have to ask permission? Is it a time limit? Or do we have to wait and all this stuff? And I'm sitting here like, you just went on one date and now you're talking about sex. And it just automatically occurred to me. I don't know. It clicked in my mind. Or I should say it registered in my mind that he's doing this for sex. And it's just like, when I look at these polygamy relationships on this show, sister wife, can we, like, I just don't like it. I don't like it because it just don't seem fair. It don't seem fair. It's very much rooted in patriarchy or whatever. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Misogyny, okay? Because how the fuck is it? What's going on? Oh yeah, I got interrupted. I hope he went out there. My coworker just came up in here. Mind you, I'm going off. I really hope. See, that's why I wish I was upstairs. I really hope he wasn't listening to what I was saying. But anyway, how is it that it is fair and it's okay for the man to have multiple partners while the women in the relationship has to share one penis? That does not seem fair at all. And that's why I said, if I'm gonna do polygamy, You my girlfriend, you my girlfriend, or you my wife, you my girlfriend, you my wife and you our girlfriend. We all girlfriends. We all fucking each other. Okay? We all loving on each other. And no, it ain't all about sex, but it's a sexual aspect. Like, you getting your dick sucked every night by a different mouth. But Chad, I gotta still I gotta sit here and I gotta lay in another bed because you up here doing it with this person. No, bitch, we finna be all doing it together. And then yeah, I'll let you have your time or whatever with if you just want this person or whatever. But it just doesn't seem fair. It doesn't seem fair. And when I look at that black couple, I'm like, he's purely, it's really just sex for him. And you can't tell me no different. And I just be going off. I'm like, so the wives be so jealous and they be acting like they not, but when you look at their faces, when certain things are asked or certain things are said, you can clearly see the jealousy on their faces. You can clearly see the uncomfortableness, and it's a natural thing because they claim that they really are into the polygamy lifestyle, but then you feel some type of way when your spouse is actually showing affection to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Saying that they love somebody else. And then it's gonna creep up in your mind, what if that person, he or she loves me and them more than me? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We have yet to get a couple on the show where it's like the woman getting multiple partners or a same-sex relationship type of thing, because then I can understand it more clearly when it's the same-sex type of thing, because I don't know, it just makes more sense. I don't know, for some reason, I don't know how to register it or how to explain it. It just makes more sense. But when it's a heterosexual, if we not all doing each other, I don't get it. It just doesn't seem fair. When I'm looking at this, and then you going out and you just gathering women and women and women. And it's like, okay, yeah, the women probably get a friend. The kids probably get, an extra mom around to help things out or whatever, but you also get that. Plus you get the benefit of sex from all of them. But yet they only have to wait their turn to get to you. And I know that's how it used to be back in the day. That's why I say it's kind of archaic a little bit. But I don't know. Y'all put it down in the comments and tell me, what do you feel about polygamy? Would you be able to do something like that, be in a poly relationship that's strictly, you only doing one person in that relationship, but your other partner is bringing other people in and they doing all of them, but you can only do just them, that your particular partner? I wouldn't be able to do it. No. If I get into a poly relationship, we in a relationship together, we loving on each other, we're in love with each other, we're organically developing those feelings or whatever, and it might take a little bit longer to have something like that, but that's how my definition of a poly relationship would be. But yeah, y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. Or am I tripping? Because I get the benefit, but when it comes to, I don't know, maybe I should take the sex out of the equation. But see, that's the main thing. That's the main thing. That is the main thing. Because we can be friends and all that shit, and we ain't got to live together. We ain't got to be fucking on each other. You can still have your wife. But Chad, you bringing these people in, you loving on them, you being cool with them, you being friends with them, but you're having sex with them as well. But yet your wife can't go out and find her little side dick. Bitch, I swear to God, I'll find me a side piece in a minute. But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel about, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.